terror attacks require money for explosives, travel, and weapons. Blocking funds for violent extremist groups is the key to reducing their threat. Terrorists used some companies incorporated in Panama to secretly move cash through firms with hidden ownership, and experts say the disclosures may fuel new prosecution efforts.
We know from the Panama Papers that there were terrorist organizations that were setting up these shell companies, Hezbollah, for example.
In Congress, a House committee has been holding hearings on terrorist finance. Justice Department officials say they are aware of the newest reports and are reviewing information. Former U.S. Senator Carl Levin says stronger rules for requiring disclosure of company ownership would help stop terrorist finances. In a newspaper article, he told officials not to waste the political opportunity fueled by public anger over the scandal. Senate Banking Committee member Elizabeth Warren urges the Treasury Department to also investigate. Experts say tighter rules make it harder to move money for terrorist operations, so terrorists move to older but harder to trace methods.
And that's what gets so challenging to track. I mean, the money changer in Mogadishu or the money changer in Tehran, how are they getting their money? Is it coming in suitcases rather than are they hiding it offshore in Panama? That's what the major concern is with the people that try to counter terrorism finance.
But legitimate charities that raise money for people in war-torn places are seeing banks abruptly close their accounts, making it difficult to pay staff and meet other expenses.
It's now to a point where a lot of the major Muslim-based charities in the U.S. that work internationally are one bank away from going out of business.
High risk and low reward make banks reluctant to have anything to do with organizations working in some conflict areas like Somalia. Banks tend to make very little money from charities' relatively small accounts, but in some cases have had to pay large fines for violating sanctions. It's all part of a fast-evolving, high-stakes financial battlefield. Jim Randall, VOA News, Washington.